Hey everybody, it's Greg again. It's another edition of Unbreakable, the podcast. It is Monday, February 24th. And hope you had a good weekend. I did. It was a good weekend. Rested up, ready to go. And it's getting nice out here in Pennsylvania. It's getting a little warmer. It's supposed to be in the 50s all week. Grimy it. I'm going to break out the suntan lotion. And, less than 2 weeks, daylight savings time returns. It'll be getting dark like later in the evening. We're going to lose an hour of sleep, but it's okay. We'll gain some daylight in the evening. It'll be like 7 o'clock. It'll be getting dark. I mean, geez, that's great. And until June 21st? Yeah, that's when we start going back again. But until then, that's a long way. We keep gaining daylight every day. So it's getting there. And baseball is starting in Florida, spring training. Boys lost their first 2 games, but we won't talk about that. But, it's just nice to hear the crack in the bat again. And it's just great to know baseball's on the horizon and a lot of good weather over the horizon is ready for us to enjoy. I gotta say, well, first of all, I'm still basking. Look at me. I'm still basking in the glory of the Eagles Super Bowl. Fly, Eagles, fly. Look at that. And yes, and if there's any Dallas Cowboy fans out there, guess what? The Eagles won the world championship. They're the Super Bowl champs. So, just to make that clear, I'll tell you who sucks, though. You want to know who sucks? The 76ers. Oh, they suck. 7-game losing streak. They're playing the Bulls tonight. And hopefully they're not going to play like Bull. But they're just such a mess, Joel Embiid, his knee's all messed up. You know what? Just have the surgery. He's whining and moaning after every game. I need surgery. I need surgery. Well, get the damn surgery. In fact, the Sixers play better without him because he's like a liability for. He can't move around. He's old and he's slow. He's like, I might as well be out there with the damn wheelchair. So, get the surgery. Hopefully you'll be ready to go by next season, when they start up again in October. And the sooner the better. Because they're not winning anyway. The Sixers aren't going any place. You know what it is? It starts at the top. They have a bad owner who's more interested in the Washington Commanders and the Jersey Devils than he is the 76ers. Bad owner, bad GM, bad head coach equals bad team. It's very simple. So, they're just such a mess. Just Joel Embiid, get your damn surgery. So you put whining after every game. And now he's a little pissed off because the coach benched him in the fourth quarter Saturday. Well, the Sixers still don't win anyway, but maybe he was sending a message. Joel Embiid, you are not good. You are not doing the team any good by lumbering around the court like Bigfoot. That unbelievable. And just sit down and just take a rest there and have your surgery, and that's it, right? A mess. Thank God we have our Eagles to revel in and Phillies coming up soon. And the Flyers. So, oh, you know what? I gotta say, I feel so bad about that Pope Francis, I'm wishing that he gets better. Although it doesn't look too good, Yeah, a good guy like that. Why does the good guys have to leave and they keep the bad ones here? I won't mention names, but you know. And, but it's so stupid because all these people are like counting them out. Yes, it looks bad, but you never know. He could rally, and he's definitely got God on his side. If he doesn't, who does, right? But I heard this one guy. I think he's the cardinal up in New York, saying, "Well, he's very close to death, and he's on death's doorstep. Just give the guy a chance. I mean, don't like count him out already." And then there was another guy, I forget where he was giving his sermon, and he's saying, "Let's hope he has a blissful death." Blissful death? What the hell are you talking about? How can anybody have a blissful death? Oh, Jesus. So, they're acting like he's already gone. Well, it's just sad. Give the guy some respect. Maybe they're all getting in line for did you see the movie Conclave? It was really good. I loved it all, but I thought they were stupid. But this conclave, it's like a real conclave going because with the Pope being really sick, if he does pass on, they're going to have a real conclave when they pick a new Pope. And that's what this movie is about. It's about all the politics that go on behind closed doors, all the politics and even these cardinals are sort of like stabbing each other in the back. But you know what it is? It's power, 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 power. And it's kind of hard to believe that we can have a real one of that going on while Conclave is up for an Oscar or something. It won last night in the SAG Award. There are so many awards, Barfy Awards, SAG, I don't know that, but it won for the best ensemble movie or something. So, it could win Best Picture. And now with a lot of this, with the Pope being sick, it's getting a lot of publicity. I'm just saying. So, we'll see what happens. But and the guy who played Bob Dylan won last thing. Timothy Chalamet or Chalamet, whatever. Yeah, he won last thing. So that throws the best actor, uh, race for the Oscars up there is not wide because he could win. I think the only one I'm really kind of sure of, which I really am rooting for her, is Debbie. Debbie Moore. She's won all the major awards so far, and she's the favorite to win Sunday, and she should. It's about time Debbie had some kind of props. So I hope she doesn't. And I think that's like about the only sure bet. All these other bets, other races are kind of up in the air. So that'll make for an interesting Oscars. So she always tune into the Oscars, not only to see the outfits, the fashion, but to see who's not who. And wasn't that incredible? What do you think about that? A couple years ago, Will Smith went up on stage and slapped Christian right there on live TV. I mean, you do something like that, it gets you banned for like 10 years. Ugh. But anyway, so I like tune. I think the only reason I'll tune in is that I saw 2 movies out of the 10. I saw Conflict and I saw Wicked. That's about it. That's about it. So I don't know. We'll see what happens on Sunday. But that's way out of my league. There's no Oscars for me. Speaking of which, before I leave, another of my short stories was accepted by a publisher. These guys are called Piker Press in California, out there in the sunset, up there in Golden State. And it's a story called waiting for her. And I think it's really good. They like it. So right now, it's scheduled to be published in their magazine on May the 12th. Well, it's not too far away. So I'll let you know for sure. So yeah, so far I've got two and counting, and I still have a lot more letters to send. And we'll see what happens, you know. So so that's about it for today, huh? You know, it is kind of, I should have said, we're in a transition phase, of life, because the NFL is over, of course, after our Eagles won the Super Bowl. Baseball hasn't really started yet. I mean, they just started playing exhibition games in the weekend. And so we're sort of in between, you know. You got the NBA, but NBA is okay, they're not really too. And you got the hockey, you know. And but that's about it. Oh, you know, there's nothing else really going on. So but once we hit April, if you're a sports fan, I am, once we hit April, things are really kick into gear, because then you've got, well, March Madness comes up next month, which the tournament, and then you've got in April you've got the NBA playoffs, the champ belt playoffs. You've got the baseball regular season starting up. You've got the NFL draft, and then in May you've got the Kentucky Derby, the Indianapolis 500. Golf is starting to go, you know, it's nice weather, so golf is the tournament. So it's a good time of the year, and then coming up for sports. Just like since the Super Bowl, what, 8 days ago, it's kind of sucked. But, you know, things are getting better. So, yeah, so it's going to be good. All right, everybody, take care. Have a nice week and have a great day. Peace and love to you. See you tomorrow. And I think because it's the Oscar week, I think what we're going to do is do at least one, maybe two movies a week this week. Come pick some really good movies and talk about them, right? Yeah, there was one on Turner Classic Movies yesterday. I wanted to watch this movie and I forgot. You know, when you get to be my age, 148, you forget things. You gotta write it down, you know? I got all these stickies on this here. You gotta write it down. The movie I wanted to watch yesterday, which I've seen countless times before, for one, Stagecoach with John Wayne. Remember the Duke? You remember John Wayne in Stagecoach? That was like his first one, big film. That was the brought him to fame, you know? John Wayne, he was young, he was big, it was like, you know, like, wrong. And that was a great movie. John Ford. Oh, it was about this stagecoach riding west, a bunch of misfits and all kinds of different characters, and they get attacked by what they used to call the Indians back then. And it's just a really fun, good movie. It's a good western. You like westerns. So I wanted to watch it because I hadn't seen it for a while. But totally blew my mind. That team totally lost it. You know, so I thought about it like at 8 o'clock at night. And I'm like, what the hell good does it do me now? You know? Stagecoach is over. The stagecoach has arrived. But anyway, so I digress. But we'll talk about movie of the week sometime later this week. All right, everybody, take care. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.